Hi everyone! I hope that you enjoyed the tip from last week on beginning with worship to establish a platform for your time with God. And this week we will look at another part of the Lord's Prayer in Matthew 6, which is Jesus teaching us to pray. So we begin today with, "Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on the earth as it is in heaven." Now, one great thing about prayer is that you get to see something in the spirit realm rather than just what we see in this natural world. There is a spirit realm that is really more real than what we see tangibly, more real than this chair I'm sitting in. And prayer takes us to that place. Remember, it's communion with God, and it thrills the heart of God when we see His vastness, His majesty, and His supernatural kingdom. There is the will of God that exists in the heavens, and He wants to bring that will into our lives on a daily basis, as well as bringing it into planet Earth. So, the next portion of my prayer time is establishing His will for my life, for others, for my church, because it's the gate of heaven to the earth, and for my community and the world. Remember, God wants to be involved in every aspect of our world. He wants to be invited in, no matter how big or how small. So this time of prayer helps me set priorities right of my life and helps me to set my heart right. The Bible does say in James 5:16 that the effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man or woman does avail much. And I like the Message version, which says, "The prayer of a person living right with God is something powerful to be reckoned with." Those are powerful words. So in other words, I, with the right heart, can be a force to be reckoned with when I put my right heart and passionate prayer together. He only has good for us. He has the perfect plan. And through prayer, I become lined up with that plan that He has in heaven for me and the world around me. For example, as I begin to pray for His kingdom to come to bear in my life, I may pray for Him to create a right spirit in me. Remember, humility is a right estimation of yourself. Then I might pray that my thoughts would line up with His word, and most of all, that He would set a guard over my mouth. That is the hard one. God, what you have in heaven for me today, I'm not begging, but I'm believing for that in my life. Then I can go on to my husband, praying for wisdom for him and leadership for him and his dreams and health, etc. And it's amazing how when we begin to pray, believing that what God has in heaven, He wants to bring down to earth, how fear, anxiety, and stress get released from our lives because we see what He sees. Also, I find that whatever I seek God for and pray for becomes dear to my heart. It's easy to love something and forgive something when you have made an investment in prayer. A lot of mistakes can be averted, a lot of relationships can be saved, and a lot of grace can be released when we have touched that thing in prayer. So in closing, let's begin to pray for His will and kingdom to come into the world we live in. It will amaze you how you will change, and prayer will become more than a discipline. It will be a delight. So enjoy.